Hello YouTube, figured I'd just do a video as we're having a bit of a quiet evening and you guys quite like sometimes when I just show off my replicas. I had a individual comment in one of my videos a little while ago asking about my MP7. So I figured I'd take a little bit of time and run down the loadout on my MP7. So this is the Tokyo Marui gas blowback MP7. And I'll just run what I've got on here. So I have a Vortex Crossfire T1 style red dot optic on here. This is probably one of the best red dots I've ever run on any of my guns. So if you're looking for one, you want to spend a little bit more money, then I highly recommend this optic, because obviously it comes with the lifetime guarantee on there, and if for instance the front sight glass gets knocked out, they will replace it under warranty for you. I do run some Lexan on the front anyway, just to protect it, just to give an extra level of protection anyway, even though I've been asked why. But I'm thinking, well, I'd rather save the hassle of having to send it away than, you know, just run that risk anyway. Moving forward, I have a D-ball. This one has the strobe effect on there, running onto a dual plate pressure pad, which runs up to my Element Airsoft scout light. I can't remember which variant this is. It's probably the 200, I'm assuming. I think the 300 is the lot longer one. The scout light is fitted to a fawn towel. The only issue with the fawn towel is getting it mounted onto the MP7 is an absolute nightmare, especially if you want it mounted further back to where I have at the moment. You've actually got to, it interferes with the sliding stock. So as you can see here, there's some marks where it's been touching. So you've actually got to grind away at the fawn towel to get it to fit. Moving forward, the thing on the front here, this can is a FMA spook. These were quite popular, and this was a bit tricky to actually get a hold of. Normally what I run for a sling is the Magpul style single point sling mount. I run it with a single point sling. I do not recommend the Lilacs one, the one that replaces the pin at the top here. Reason being is because even though in theory it works, it's supposed to work really well and it's supposed to reinforce the rear area of the gun, the problem is it allows too much free play. And from what I'm told is that the Lilac sling mount's only made for the 80G version of this replica and not the gas blowback. There are some variants out there which may work, but I am not 100% sure, so do not quote me with it. All in all, would I recommend this replica? Yes and no. It's a bit of a glass cannon. Reason why I say it's a bit of a glass cannon is these are very, very prone to breaking a lot. I have bought one of these second hand in the past, and I still have a load of the magazines as spare, and it kept breaking and breaking and breaking. And any MP7 owner will tell you that these things break often. So at the moment it's a bit of a shelf cream because of this. It comes out once every so often. So just be prepared that if you do get this replica, you will have to be doing a bit of spannering and tinkering on it because it will break often, especially the magazines. They're very prone to leaking at the bases. Apart from that, this is one of the hardest shooting replicas Tokyo Marui does. It is one of the hottest in terms of FPS. It's right on the cusp. Especially during summer times, you have to be careful. The range and accuracy is superb out of the box. I see loads of people putting power up suppressors and stuff on there. You don't need to. You don't need to lengthen the inner barrel any more than what it is. As long as you keep it clean and you look after it, it will work just fine. Highly recommend learning how to strip down this gun, getting in there, lubing everything up with like a good lubricant. I'll show you what I use. This is the stuff I use. Highly recommend this stuff. It's very, very good. Sometimes the bolt stop won't work on there because of that, but so what you have to do is strip it all back down, lube it all back up, and then hopefully it should all work fine. This one's actually been sitting on the shelf for quite a while, so let's just try it out quickly. There you go. Still works just fine. Very, very loud gun. but probably one of the funnest Tokyo Maruis you could buy. So yeah, there you go.